Target. Joining me in the studios this morning is Stephen K. Nomeshi. He is the General Manager of the Ghana Export Promotion Authority. She's ably being assisted by Agnes Gifty Ejay-Sam, who's the Deputy Director, Research and Trade Information. I'm sure she's going to give me a lot of information today. But gentlemen and lady, thank you very much for coming into the studios. Well, I was teasing around the subject early on, $5 billion US dollars by 2017. Maybe you can run me through, Mr. Nomeshi, very shortly. What are we doing now, and is it a target that's likely to be achieved?
Yeah, Koku, thank you. Good morning to your listeners. We launched the National Export Strategy last year, that is to 2013. Yes, somewhere in August. Yeah, and in that document, the target is that non-traditional exports should bring in foreign exchange of $5 billion US dollars by 2017.
I've followed the difficulties with pineapple, difficulties with vegetables, and I tell you on authority, you are not close to this. You are not able to achieve this. Can you?
Yeah, Kuku, currently we are doing about almost getting to 2.5 billion. And we have a 3-year period to attain the 5 billion. And in fact, we are rolling out a lot of programs. We know there are challenges, but we are rolling out a lot of programs in order to, curtail those challenges and be able to hit the 5 billion target.
It's quite interesting. Now I'll come back to you, but having talked about rolling out a lot of programs, I mean, she is in charge of research and trade information, so I'm sure she will carry a lot of information on this one. Agnes, it's very difficult, you know, for me to just call you Agnes, but for the sake of the show, let me do so. And then let me just ask you, there are several issues you're rolling out. One of them I've heard proudly Ghanaian, and I question myself, is this able to drive our export sector? Ghanaians would not even accept what they produce.
Thank you, and we say good morning to our cherished listeners also. Yes, proudly Ghanaian. Well, we are happy to say that this is an initiative that our President, His Excellency John Dramani himself, is championing. And it is a kind of campaign to instill confidence in the production and consumption and marketing of products that are made in Ghana. And this means that we as Ghanaians must consume what we are producing. And if we do that, it means we are not going to spend foreign exchange to buy it from somewhere else, but we can get those same products in Ghana here. And if you remember, he himself wore a made in Ghana shoe abroad, to Parliament not too long ago. And so right from the presidency, there's a drive towards the promotion of made in Ghana products. And that's the Proud Ghanaian initiative. And
ladies and gentlemen, I was going to really take you on, but I'm impressed that even this morning, all of you are dotted with something African. Well, it's quite unfortunate that I didn't get one, but maybe, but we'll work on it. We'll work on this one. Now, let me come back to you, Mr. Nomeshi. There's been several difficulties with the export sector, especially the non-traditional export sector. Well, today, fortunately, the ban on vegetables is lifted, so with all the measures put in place. Tell us the outline you've put in place to ensure that Ghana indeed gets its product out there, because as we prepare for the 2015 budget, one key thing all stakeholders are calling for is let's beef up our export sector. It's in your bosom. What are you doing? What is your outfit doing?
We are doing a lot of programs and activities, and some of them is that we have to do a lot of capacity building for our exporters and the producers alike. And also we have a special program that we do to recognize our exporters and to encourage them to do more. And that is the National Award for Export Achievement, which we're going to do this week.
Well, so this week exporters will be awarded. I mean, let me come back to you, Agnes. Now, have you seen any relevance in this? How many years have you been doing this? Have you seen this particular drive motivating exporters in this country?
This is the 25th year of doing the program, and the program is a platform that was instituted by the government itself in 1989. To recognize,
quite some years
quite some years,
That's 25.
yeah, to recognize the contribution of exporters to the economy through non-traditional exports. And this program has recognized exporters who are making new products, who are accessing new markets, and importantly, bringing into Ghana needed foreign exchange to support economic development. So we want to believe that it has been very beneficial, and as Mr. Nomeshi said a while ago, as at this last year, it brought in close to $2.5 billion US.
That's non-traditional
exports.
Close to 2.5. We still have a lot of lot more to do. So then it means we need to increase our drive. But just complete with that statement.
Yeah, and don't forget that these are exporters who are also giving employment to many sectors in the economy, and by giving employment to people, we are also helping to reduce poverty in the country, and they are also introducing technology in their businesses. And back to what I said early on, they are also introducing Ghanaian products in other markets, and they are also beginning to have confidence in our products through the export sector. So we believe that the export sector is doing well and contributing to our economy in so many ways.
It's quite interesting when you touch on this point that now Ghanaian products are being introduced on other markets. Mr. Nomeshi, let me come to you. Now, can you share with us, at trade shows, are Ghanaians able to participate effectively such that our products are highlighted on the international market? Even before I come to when exactly this program will be held or something, I want to see effective participation. Well, the trade fairs that we used to hold here are not so strong like it used to be when I was growing up as a young chap.
Yes, Kweku, just this year, from the statistics, we are doing well in the sub-region. The West African sub-region. So the West African sub-region has taken over the performance at the European Union. So it's because we are doing a lot of work in the sub-region. We're taking a lot of exporters to trade shows in the sub-region.
Okay. We
organize solar exhibition solely for Ghanaian products in most of the sub-region countries. And that is also bringing a lot of foreign exchange. And then also there are international fairs that we organize the exporters and then take them there for them to showcase made in Ghana products, which are, highly patronized. For example, when we went to Turkey, come and see our pineapple.
Turkey loves Ghanaian pineapple
so much. And Oni.
Okay.
Only now we are.
I know from the Bono Hafu region, there's a lot of production.
Only, so we have to organize quickly.
There's a big market for it.
To do group
you heard it on NewDay this morning. Honey, Ghanaian honey is highly in demand in other parts of the world. So if you're looking for a business, don't stay home and tell yourself there are no job opportunities. Get into that business. You think they'll make their money?
Why not? This one and the same.
And they will come into Ghana. Yeah. Quite excited about that. Now let me come. I know I read about it last year when you held the 2013 event or 2013 event, I'm sure. Juliana Opuni, a woman exporter of the year, non-traditional exporting a lot of vegetables into other parts of the world. Share with us some of the categories. How are you able to touch on every one of them? Not everyone is in the non-traditional export sector.
Thank you. But permit me to also quickly say something about our products in other markets.
Okay.
And then I'll add to that. And not too long ago, indeed, just a few weeks back, we were also in China to participate in what they call the Xiamen International Fair. It's a very, very big platform where you find a lot of investors and buyers coming to look for business. And we are happy to say that products like shea butter, okay, were in very, very high demand there. And it's beginning to become one of the flagship products on the Chinese market, shea butter, because of the health properties associated with it. And even our black soap is receiving a lot of recognition in the Chinese market. And
I know a guy, I know Kafui Mansuki is strong in that area. So shea butter, the black soap.
Is
that Alata Samna?
Alata Samna.
Oh!
Yes.
If you are in the Alata Samna business, don't think about the Ghanaian market.
And you should know that these were predominantly Ghanaian products or African products, but you now find it on the export market, and those foreigners are beginning to highly patronize them. So I believe that our products are
It's our products that even in Ghana we don't hold it so high, but it's in good demand out there, and we can make a lot of money out of it. I think packaging comes in then.
But back to the question you asked about Mrs. Sopuni winning award last year.
And other categories. I just want to know this time who win, not that names coming up, but which categories would you be looking at so that we would all get...
Thank you. And there are about 8 categories altogether under the National Awards for Export Achievement. But this year we are recognizing 7 of them. And the first one is what we call honorary awards. Okay. This is an award that is given to a company that is doing very well, but has not been able to reach the benchmark of $250,000 to be pre-selected. Okay, so we know that they are doing well. They have new products, and so we use the opportunity to recognize them in that particular category. And then you have what we call the Silver Awards. Okay, the Silver Awards are given to any exporter who has exported products more than 250 million US dollars, and it's about the second best in a product category. And then the one who is the first best in that particular product category gets the Gold Award.
Okay.
And has also repatriated at least 75% of his earnings back into Ghana.
Okay, so you don't keep all the funds offshore, but you try to make it come back to Ghana to really beef up our revenue.
Then other categories are what we call the most diversified exporter. Okay, we have some exporters exporting 5, 6, 7, sometimes 7 different products, and all these things come together to bring the country a lot of revenue, export revenue, and so we recognize the most diversified exporter also. Then we have the Woman Exporter of the Year. It's a new category that we introduced in 2010, okay, to give recognition to women who are excelling in the business of non-traditional exports. And we are happy to say that many women are now coming up and performing so well in this particular category. And then the overall is what we call the Exporter of the Year. This exporter is the one that has brought in the most of the earnings back into Ghana, and has also shown new forms of producing his product. He has accessed new markets, and one underlying factor is that all the people who are selected have repatriated their export earnings back into Ghana. So
it's good if you are an exporter and you're keeping the money they don't expect to be mentioned. Definitely you need to bring the funds back into the country to work. At least the greater chunk of it was generated here, so it should come back here and benefit farmers and all the workers. Okay, I'll just allow you to just finally touch on a word of encouragement for exporters in the country. You regulate the exporters, so we want to know how you indeed want to touch them and ensure that they keep doing what they do till a year by this time when we meet again to talk about the awards.
Yeah, Koku, but first, the awards is coming on the 17th. That is this Friday.
Okay, Friday.
At the banquet hall, 6:30.
Who am I expected to see there? Is His Excellency the President?
Yeah, the President will be there.
His Excellency the President is going to be there. Awesome. We will be there to make sure that.
And what I want to say is that we had a problem of the cedi devaluation.
Okay.
It's because we are import dependent. If we are able to do more exports, this problem will not
happen.
So we are inviting Ghanaians to join us to export and bring in the foreign exchange, and these problems will be solved for us.
Anything that can be exported as a Ghanaian, please, this is a humble appeal. Just think about the way we can send it out there and make some revenue for the country. And let's be proud about what we produce and consume it. Of course, is the Proudly Ghanaian campaign that is being launched by the Ghana Export Promotion Authority. We're sincerely grateful, ladies and gentlemen, for coming into the studios. I've been speaking to Agnes Gifty Sam, Deputy Director, Research and Trade Information, Ghana Export Promotion Authority, and then Stephen K. Normashi, my very good friend, General Manager, also Ghana Export Promotion Authority. We are sincerely grateful that you were able to join us this morning to explain all the details.